Starting plants from seeds saves you so much money, and if you have the right supplies, it's super easy to do.
I like to make a spreadsheet and include all the types of plants I'll be growing that year. This example shows flowers, but it works for veggies as well. Keep track of when you planted and how much. This will help you if you need to make adjustments the following year. Buy a quality seed starting mix. Don't use garden soil or regular potting mix. Seed starting mix is sterile and free from bark and large particles that would make it hard for the seedlings to get a good start. Mix in a little water so it's moist but not too wet. Fill your seed trays, but don't press the soil down in. You want it fluffy. The size of a hole and the depth the seed gets planted totally depends on the plant, but generally speaking, the bigger the seed, the deeper it goes. Follow the directions on the seed packet or Google for information if you're unsure. Place the seed trays onto heat mats and place the dome cover over the tray. Once the seeds germinate, you can remove the covers and the heat mats. I like that these tray sets are reusable every year. At this point, you'll need to lower the grow lights so that they hover above the seedlings by about 3 to 4 inches. If the lights are too high, or if you don't have grow lights, the seedlings will grow too tall too quickly and become leggy. There's not much you can do to fix leggy seedlings. Always bottom water. Otherwise, you might disrupt the little seedlings. If you planted more than one seed per cell to increase your germination odds, or because they were so stinking small, you'll need to thin them down to 1 plant per cell. Do not pull the seedlings out. Pulling one out will disrupt the roots of both. Use scissors to cut them. I know it's hard to do, but I promise it's necessary. Once I thin mine down, they seem to grow so much faster. As the seedlings continue to grow, you can raise the lights. Once the seedlings get to be a few inches tall, you'll need to fertilize them. Use a fertilizer that is balanced, or in other words, all 3 numbers are the same. It's important to run a fan. A fan blowing on your seedlings does 2 important things. First, it prevents mold and fungus from growing on the soil and causing dampening off. It also strengthens the stems of the plants. Before you plant your seedlings outside, you will need to harden off your plants. Your plants have been in a very controlled environment, and if you planted them directly outside without getting them used to the harsher conditions, they would die. Take them outside in the shade for a couple of hours a day. Slowly increase the amount of time that they're outside and start to move them more in the full sun. Do this for about a week and a half to 2 weeks.
This is actually the scariest part of the process for me. I'm always afraid I'm gonna leave them outside, forget about them, and then all my hard work is gonna go down the drain. But it's okay, just set a reminder on your phone, be diligent about checking on them because they can dry out pretty fast, and I think you'll be okay.
Once the nighttime lows are warm enough for the plants, you can transplant them outside. These are stock flowers. I'm getting them in the ground a little late since they like the cooler temps. But sometimes life and Mother Nature don't cooperate with your plans, and that's okay. Let me know if you have any questions about starting plants from seed. I'll link to all the products in the description below. Happy gardening! Follow me for more outdoor and gardening projects.